I remember when my dad was first diagnosed with Alzheimer's. It was a complete shock. It really rattled my world. He'd always been my hero. He'd been like a guidepost for me and helping me throughout my life. The hardest thing for me was I knew my dad would one day probably forget me, and I could work through that because I had all these memories of him. What I didn't want him to forget my daughter, but more importantly, I didn't want her to feel like she had been forgotten. My daughter's 11 now, and she's become an advocate because she feels like other people need to understand that their papas still love them, that their papas still know them, remember them, just in a different way. She goes, Papa still smiles every time he sees me, and so I know that he knows that I'm somebody who makes him happy. And now she's mentoring her younger brother, and when he gets upset, she just looks at him and she says, Reedy, you know Papa loves us. Because Alzheimer's Association gave her a place to share that, she's now joining me at Alzheimer's Association walks to talk from the perspective of a grandchild, of a fifth grader, to say, like, my Papa loves me, even if he can't say it anymore. I know that he loves me, and that's really powerful.